New tonight, neighborhoods plagued by prostitution in plain sight. Different parts of Southeast San Diego have become so overrun with prostitution that...
So what is that? So yeah, the prostitution in plain sight. So like, I mean, they're obviously not doing it in plain sight. I feel like this whole headline is kind of weird.
I think they're more talking about like it's in the daytime.
Like they're just walking around.
Yeah. Yeah. Just daytime women walking around. I mean, you know.
But that's not the actual act. The prostitution is the act, though, right? But then they're saying that's in plain sight. That's like sex in plain sight.
Yeah.
But that's a completely
wrong.
Yeah, it's not happening. That's what I'm saying. That's not happening.
Businesses are literally packing up and residents are living in fear. My co-anchor Kimberly Hunt has spent days...
How are you living in fear? There's a bunch of naked women around.
God, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, what? How are you living in fear?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Days speaking with people in these communities. She joins us live from SDPD headquarters downtown. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Wale. Yes, the crew and I did have to get out of the fray of what we will be talking about in those areas. So we're right here in front of the police headquarters downtown. But prostitution is so out in the open in parts of Southeast San Diego, such as parts of Barrio Logan, Shelltown, Southcrest, and into National City.
All right, so you heard all the streets you should definitely not go to. Cool.
There is no other way to describe it other than to say sex is for sale in San Diego. Here's how one resident describes it.
I can't tell you how many there are, but I can tell you either like...
Dude, why did they keep his hard hat on? So what's going on here?
This fake as it.
This is some fake as shit.
No. Hey, nah, they wouldn't. He wouldn't block his face out if he didn't act, if he didn't partake.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, exactly. He obviously, exactly.
He don't want to hide his face, but if you were a normal citizen, hey, there's women on my street.
All these girls are just, I'm terrified, honestly.
He's going to tell on him because his wife found out that he got him a prostitute.
Oh, damn.
But now he's got to go to the news.
Hey, there's these girls out here, you know, I don't appreciate them, you know, being on my street.
When in reality, he's the one that...
Yeah, he's all in there. He's the freaking
he got caught.
Undercover investigator over here. Yeah. Dude, they kept the hard hat on him. He just came from work.
Nah, that's that.
Like, well,
he ain't even a construction worker.
Yeah,
no chance.
Like, what are you even
they
doing?
just went to Harbor Freight and bought
and they got that.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 5 in the morning out there jumping on cars. Sometimes when I work at night, I come by and they trying to jump on the car and I'm like, get away. I close my doors.
So all these girls, the prostitutes are coming and then they're like, you have to swat them off like flies or something. They're just hoarding the car like some type of...
They just love the look of a hard hat.
Sexy, naked... Yeah, I remember you tell me about it. It's like a zombie movie. All the girls are coming.
He acts like they're jumping on the car. Straight up on
Get off my car. Kick him off. You gotta spray the windshield wipers or something and get him off your car.
Lock my doors and close my windows.
The neighbors tell me that pimps play loud music all night long. They carry guns, and they have turned these areas into open-air sex markets. And it's also bringing in a dangerous element. It is dangerous for the employees to get into and out of the business. It's dangerous for family members trying to get into and out of their homes. And this same neighbor...
Dude, that one looks like a freaking drive-through. Like, you pick your thing. Like, do you see all those cars? There's like 10 cars going right there. And the girl's just like twerking, throwing it back.
It's dangerous.
Well, she must have went to Christian school.
Got him!
That's what it was. She got her scholarships took, and that's why she's on the street.
There you go. Video to that. It's in the description.
Tells me about the time that his niece was trying to just visit him and found herself in the clutches of a man trying to force her to get into a car. I'm a little unclear what actually happened when they tried to kidnap your niece. Would you just describe to me what happened?
What happened is my niece brought me a container that I left at the house, and she And I closed when she left, I closed the door, but something told me to look out there and open the door. So I opened the door, and I saw a guy, one of the guys, just trying to grab her from her wrist. So I ran out there trying to chase him, and then he just ran.
One father and mother spoke to me with their 2 little children by their side. He grew up in these areas and said the rough parts of San Diego have never bothered him until the prostitution got so out of hand. His children can't go outside anymore. And after he confronted a crowd in front of his driveway, somebody put a bullet into the front of his house. Another woman.
Dang, so it's just like, with all the girls comes all the dudes that are bad and all the pimps and stuff.
Yeah,
which
I
makes
mean,
it all
I
the
guess
more dangerous.
they're
That's
making it
what's
more
going on
dangerous
here.
because, yeah, some of these women might be doing this because they want to. Some might be forced into it,
forced, yeah.
and these families don't want us around because they don't, like you said, his niece.
Yeah,
They don't want
trying
him
to grab
kidnapping
her
him,
niece,
force
yeah.
him into be a sex worker.
So then that can make the
That
neighborhoods
makes
definitely more dangerous. So I would say, that's the whole conversation about like legalizing it all. That's so like in Nevada they have all the legal brothels. Is they brothels?
Somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know the name. I don't partake.
I don't know. You live there. I did.
Not in Vegas though. It was like in Vegas they would go and they'd be on the streets and then they'd be like clicking the cards at you if you're just walking. It's like a bunch of naked girls on the cards. You been?
No.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta go to Vegas. We'll do some videos there. Shit. And they like when you're walking on the streets on the strip, like the girls are there's like random girls. They're not the girls that are on the cards. They're just like the advertisers. And they're like clicking the card. There's like
They're like salesmen.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they're handing you. And then when you're walking the strip, then people just like grab it and they look at it and like, oh shit, and they just throw the shit. So there's just like naked girl cards, like Pokemon cards, all on the ground. Yeah, in Vegas, crazy.
Woman.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. There you go. Take that, will you?
I know, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, let me take one of these too. Thanks.
God, stop taking it. You're looking like a perv.
Hot babes.
And too afraid to speak, even in shadow, told me that the music shakes the walls of her house all night long, and she's forced to walk back and forth to her car in the middle of a line of pimps on the sidewalk who make it very clear they own the streets here. But it's not just neighbors. Businesses are also impacted. And coming up at 5:30, this is all a preview of a story, a special report at 11 p.m. tonight, where I will show you the things that I've just described to you. My photographers and I have gone into these hot spots. We have seen a lot of this for ourselves. And some of our video.
The only thing I pictured was like, she's like, we're gonna show you, and then she goes undercover, and then she's like one of the prostitutes on the freaking thing.
I was about to say
Undercover in here. We're giving you the real story on these streets. Yeah, she was like, she kind of.
Video will shock you. This does not look like America's finest city, but we have much more at 5:30 and at 6 before that story at 11. Wale, back to you.
Sex for sale in San Diego. It's hard to hear, but something needs to be talked about. Kimberly.
Yeah, man. What do you think about it? Your final thoughts on this?
I mean, yeah, I get it. You don't want that in your city,
Yeah,
street,
yeah,
whatever, where you live, but
maybe it was just like legal for everybody. Every time you like legalize something, well, the government wins, the people win, and the workers win. So like Amsterdam, I would say.
yeah.
You would copy like the rules of
Yeah.
Amsterdam. It's legal, it's safe, the tourists go, red light district and all that stuff.
Yeah, but then you still don't want to live there because you just feel weird.
Does it feel dirty?
I'm sure. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it feels
I've
dirty.
never been there, but you know,
I
you
got
walk out of your
trouble.
house, oh, there's a red light district. Oh,
Oh, damn.
feels
Smells kind of
weird.
different. The air's different.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The air's different over here, man. Like and subscribe.